Hey guys, this really isn't making any effort today. I mean, the most effort I've made is putting makeup on. Apart from that, I'm wearing the biggest oversized tee because I am, comfort is key, and with what's been going on in the past week, I just didn't want to, put out a video of me, fully glam. I just wanted to have a little catch up with you guys, a little life update, because things haven't been the best it's been, and I've not been fully honest with you guys because I don't really like talking about me and how I'm feeling and health wise. And yes, I don't even have nails on. I honestly don't know where to begin. You guys remember back in November I did a video, literally filming here I think, of a health update, so I'll pop the link on the screen and now. It'll be up here or up here, I'm not too sure. I went to see my normal orthopedic surgeon doctor and he ended up discovering that I had kidney stones, and since November, I have had an ultrasound, an MRI. I had a CT scan a few weeks ago, which I didn't really tell you guys about. The reason things have been taking so long though is because I am normally based at Alderhay. Because of my age and obviously with my kidney stones, I have been waiting for an appointment with a doctor. However, this is all at an adult's hospital, so I've had to basically wait for this appointment. I get that I'm nearly 23, but I will admit this whole process probably would have been completely sorted. I definitely would have been better by now, and I feel like this whole process would have been done in half the time it's taken for me just to wait for an appointment with my doctor. This would have been so much easier and quicker if it was just done internally. So at the hospital I'm normally at, Alderhay is where I'm based for most things, and all of my life I have been at Alderhay. They understand me, they have all the equipment that I need because I am tiny, even down to bloods. I can't get my bloods done at a local GP because my veins are that tiny. I need to go to a pediatrics. No equipment is small enough for me at a normal adult hospital, even at a GP. So that says a lot. It's been 7 months and it's just been such a process because of the whole being transferred to an adult's hospital. I had my CT scan about a month ago now and I went and had that done. I then had a phone call with my doctor. I've actually not met my doctor yet. Everything's been over the phone. He doesn't know how small I am. He doesn't even know what I look like. So everything's been over the phone. I've only ever really had 2 phone calls. One of them was to say that I needed a CT scan. And the second phone call we had was to say that they had the results from the CT scan. They know how big my kidney stones are, which I think they said one of them was 8 millimeters, I think. I've had about 5 scans and I still got to have another scan because the CT scan wasn't fully clear. I'm not too sure. It's quite frustrating when you're in the situation, you're in a lot of pain. It's not a nice place to be when you're just waiting for these appointments. So last week, me and Mum decided to film the camping video, so 24 hours camping in my car. So that day we went camping, we filmed the video, it was amazing. But then that night, I was in horrific pain all night, really horrifically bad groin pain and my left side of my back, which is obviously my kidney stones. Bearing in mind that I was still filming my video in the morning as well, so them clips that you see of me in the morning of that vid, I was really suffering in pain. I felt awful. That morning, as you do, you get up, you go to the toilet. I went to the toilet, and I hope this isn't TMI for anyone, but I went to the toilet, I had a wee, and there was a lot of blood in my wee, which obviously we did not expect. Did explain the pain that I was having from that night all the way up until the morning. That is something that is a red flag, if you pardon the pun, but it's something that you shouldn't leave. We packed up, we rushed home, and even though I really didn't want to go A&E, my plans in my head was just to go to bed and just carry on. I did not want to go A&E. So me and my dad ended up going to A&E, and I think it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock we went. Literally got home, had a shower because I felt that bad, and we just went straight to A&E. So when I was in A&E, they basically did the normal stuff. So they checked your blood pressure, everything else, which is funny because even me being in A&E, is still hard because they don't actually have the equipment they need. So the guy took my blood pressure, they actually couldn't find the thing that they wrap around your arm small enough, so they had to go to a completely different, obviously, department to get me the smallest size for my arm. And then I had to get my bloods done. Bloods for me is like, you've got more chance of seeing a pig fly than getting blood out of me. It is not good. My veins are tiny, they collapse really easily, and it's just not the best. So they basically had to find the smallest needle to be able to take bloods from me. It did take a while to get blood out of me, but we did it in the end, and the doctor definitely gave it a good go and got some blood out of me. So I had my bloods done, I had, you know, all of my obs done, and then yeah, after a few hours I went home on tablets. So I'm currently on diclofenac, which is a painkiller, but apparently it can help break down kidney stones, which is a good thing. And I've been drinking a crap ton of water. I do drink a lot of water anyway, but I've basically upped my water level like twice as much. So I've been drinking so much lemon water just to try and flush everything out. And I'm still taking my diclofenac at the minute, and I'm still waiting my appointment to see my doctor who has no idea I've been A&E. It's just been really hard, it's been really frustrating, especially because this would have been sorted if I just stayed at Alder Hey, but because of my age, that affects where I go, which is so crap. If there was an emergency and I needed that care is not there. The normal adult hospitals do not meet my needs, and that's the issue here. I've gone from being at Alder Hey, which is obviously a children's hospital, which has everything that I need. They know me, they have all of the equipment that I need, and they actually meet my needs. An adult hospital doesn't meet my needs at all. None of their equipment is right for me. It is far too big for me. And when I go to these appointments, they literally look at me and go like, why are you here? Like, they don't know what to do with me because they've obviously not had anyone as small as me and as different as me, you know. I really am very unique, and I've not got just a simple diagnosis that people know the outcome of. So as you can imagine, it is so hard and frustrating knowing that I'm being transferred to an area that isn't going to help me, that is just going to cause more issues and actually just going to prevent me from getting the care that I really need. I was actually meant to be meeting with the transition team at Alder Hey to see where I'm going from there, so they know you have the right care and support around you, but that is still something that we need to do, and it's hard when I'm going through this at the minute with a lot of pain, and it's been obviously 7 months now being in this situation, and I'm currently at a hospital where they don't know what to do with me. So currently my needs are not even being met, and it's just a complicated little situation. It's definitely something my mum and me are going to fight for and definitely speak about, because it's not a good situation to be in, and I think it needs to be sorted. And I think it's also important to speak about it on my platforms because it is something that I'm dealing with as well as my actual issues. That is basically what's been going on at the minute. I've been in a lot of pain. I've just got to kind of like keep taking my tablets and just suck it up because it's just a hard situation to be in, and I've just got to kind of wait for this next appointment to see where it's going to go from there. All of this could have been solved if I just stayed under the same roof at Alder Hey and just been transferred into a different department. Yeah, I have been struggling quite a lot at the minute, this past week especially, just because I've been in a lot worse pain. And not just that, I've not been eating, I've literally been drinking and eating watermelon. As much as I want to be in this, like, as much as I want to upload at the minute, it's been really difficult because I've had no energy. This has definitely affected my mental health as well. My mental health has been pretty bad at the minute. So with this mindset, I do find it very, very hard to upload videos that are like more, not materialistic, but you know, it's very out of touch with what's going on with my life at the minute. It's hard enough to get up in the morning to like get ready. So yeah, I am trying to upload on YouTube like normal and Instagram, but please bear in mind that if I do miss an upload or two, please don't worry, it's probably just me having a bit of a bad week. But yeah, that is the end of today's little update. I know it's not been my normal like style of video where it's upbeat and happy, but I just wanted to give you an update and kind of keep it real as well, because yes, like that camping video looked amazing and happy, but actually that was the same day I ended up in A&E being in the worst pain. So I see all of your comments and I really do appreciate all of your love and support and your incredible messages. Thank you for your love always, and I'll see you guys in the